Hi everyone, and welcome to Angel Tarot Card Readings by Tim. This is our weekly Angel Oracle Card reading for the week of Monday, November 2nd through Sunday, November 8th. And this week I'm guided to use the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And I like to work with this deck when I have, whether it's a customer or myself, and they're wanting to manifest. So this is a great deck at seeing through some of the blocks, the emotional, subconscious blocks that may be standing in our way from being able to manifest our desires. But this is great at really seeing what we need to do to help manifesting. Because I'm going to tell you, I really feel that this week, as we get into November, is going to be very much about manifesting for the month of November, throughout the whole month. I'm also hearing that November is going to be a karmic month, and all of the work that we've done since the beginning of this week, this is our card for Monday, Tuesday, so I'm going to put that down there, but all of the work that we've done since the beginning of the year is really going to be coming into play. It's like we get a second chance this month is what I'm hearing. It's a karmic because it's about completions. And I'm also hearing that new doors will start to open up for us. But it is also about releasing. You know, I felt that with this past full moon, I hope you all had a chance to experience that. I did a fire burning ceremony this past weekend, and it was just wonderful to be able to do a lot of releasing. As you release and you let go of the toxic blocks or the karmic blocks, those doors will start to open up for you. Now, granted, we had our full moon last week, but I still want you to work with that moon. You can release it any time, and the moon is still waning, so you can still get out there and connect with the moon, because I'm hearing that it would be beneficial for us to do that. You will also be getting, I know my guides have been really working with me closely. So I'm waking up a lot in the middle of the night. And a lot of that is due to dream work too. So don't be surprised if, especially this week, if you don't start having more vivid dreams, because I'm hearing dreams will be important for us this week. And that's also going to be working with listening to what guidance that we're giving, that we have been given in our dreams. So definitely. Now, I have been shuffling because I got Monday and Tuesday. I still want to know for Wednesday and Thursday. This one here for Wednesday and Thursday. And then mermaids, dolphins, and angels. What would you like for us to know for the weekend? This one here. Okay. So we'll see what that one is. So for the first part of the week, Monday and Tuesday, it says blessed change. It says a major life change brings you great blessings. This reminds me so much of the Hanged Man in traditional tarot and how this mermaid is upside down. This blessed change is saying if you will just take the time to step back and look at things from a different angle, that change will occur for you. And even if you don't make the change, Spirit's going to be moving behind the scenes and helping that change be made for you. So be open to that. And this is going to be a major life change. So this is something that occurs for this week, which takes us throughout the rest of the year for us, okay? But this is saying that, you know, if you've been beating your head up against a wall and not being able to get any place, it's time to take a step back, to remove yourself from that and to take a look at it from a different angle. So that's what this card is here. And allow your angels and your guides to work with you on that. Now, as we get into the middle part of the week, it says you're being helped. And heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. Again, this is where I felt that we were going to have our mentors, our spirit guides, whether it be on this earthly plane or a heavenly plane, we're going to have assistance for us this week. So be open to receiving help from an outside source, whether it be a physical help or a spiritual help. But this is going to be able to help us to make those changes. This is where trust will need to come into play. before the reading, I was meditating on what I needed to know for this week. And they kept saying, you know, as it pertains to your spirit guides and your angels, I had somebody ask me, well, how do I work with my angels? Because I've never worked with them before. And this was one of my subscribers from Germany. So if you're watching this, this is for you, okay? But you don't have to worry about how to work with your angels because your angels know how to work with you. The great thing is that they realize that as a egoic person, because we are on an earthly plane here and we have ego, versus a spiritual guide, which is non-ego, they know that the ego trips you up. And they know that there's going to be moments where you have or question your faith or in your ability to be able to trust in something that you can't see. Because that's what the ego is all about, or part of it is that, oh, if I don't see it, I don't believe it. So if I can't see a spirit, there must not be one to be able to help me. That's where the trust comes into play, and they know that. So don't worry about if I don't know how to speak to my guides or my angels that I'm hurting their feelings. No, you are not. Just continue to work with them. Well, how do you work with them? You talk to the air if you need to. Just trust and know that they're around you. And just talk to them like you would talk to your best friend. Let them know what's going on. This is what I'm experiencing. This is why I'm feeling so sad or anxious, or why I want this blessed change. And I trust that although I don't see you and maybe I don't feel you, I know that you're there and I know that you're going to help me, and I love you for that. So I want you to just know that focusing on that will move you forward. And it's in the moments of what we don't see, when we put our first step forward and we continue to do that, and we put our faith in something that we can't see, we get the reward. We really do, okay? So anyway, but that's how I want you to know that you can work with your spirit guides. And it isn't, don't worry like you're doing something wrong. And ask for them to guide you. Ask for them to make themselves known to you, to be shown a sign. I will tell you that this is going to be through dream work too, for those of you that want to do that for this week here. As we get into the weekend here, it says stay optimistic. And again, this is having the faith. It says your dreams are coming true. So interesting that we may have some very prophetic dreams of things that we dream about and they actually do occur. So don't quit right now before the miracle occurs. So again, the important factor here is don't quit. The darkest hour is right before the dawn. So some of you may be going through some big stuff, and it's saying not just yet. Don't give up. Don't throw your hands in the air, because there's going to be something occurring that you don't see just yet, but it's right there. So trust and know that, okay? So those are the messages for this week. And again, thank you all for subscribing. Please do, if you haven't done so, hit that red button in the lower, I think it's right-hand corner there. But I would love for you to subscribe, and you can always find me on Facebook. It's a good idea to find me on Facebook and subscribe there too, because last week I didn't do a video. I did a reading on Facebook. So those of you that missed me last week, I actually had a reading on Facebook. So that way you can catch me there too. So thank you everyone, and I wish you angel blessings. And until next time, as always, angel blessings.